Hey guys, it's Ndoplex and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today I've got an epic game for you in the mighty Polish tier 10 heavy tank, the 60 TP. So today we're rolling out on Erlenberg in our 60 TP. We have an all tier 10 matchup here with a lot of heavy tanks, so we are going to be anticipating a big fight going on in the middle of the map here. It is just a standard battle, there's no assault or anything there, so we got a little bit longer time-wise to mess around. We're not constrained by that 15-minute, and we have also got we don't have to push against them hard defending the base. Unfortunately, I accidentally pushed that leopard at the start of the game. I do. The leopard apologizes to me. I think it was probably just as much my fault as it was his, so I send a little no problem in the chat there. And we're going to make our way down the 5-6 line in the middle of the map to try and brawl it out with the other heavies. Now, the 60 TP, what a magnificent tank. This is probably my favourite tier 10 heavy tank at the minute. I've just been playing a bit recently with the Super Conqueror, with the IS-7, which is a favourite of mine. I've recently just got an Object 705A, which I think is a lot of fun, but I don't know, leaves something to be desired for me a little bit. I recently got the mouse as well. That's an absolute beast, but it swings and roundabouts with the mouse. You'll have absolutely amazing games where you feel unstoppable, and then you'll have other games where they'll just spam premium rounds right through the front of your turret and you won't be able to do anything. And so my default tier 10 heavy at the minute has definitely been this 60 TP. Now, what makes the 60 TP so special? Well, first of all, we are packing a rather nice gun here with 750 alpha damage, which that enemy VZ55 just found out very quickly. And the VZ55, probably at the minute the strongest tier 10 heavy in the game, with its ability to put out over 1,000 damage in 2 seconds, which is just absolutely absurd with its 2-shot autoloader. But we have Spider's weak point on top of his tank and set to work on him there. Our artillery's putting in some cover fire, and I'm just going to play the patient game at the minute, try and snipe some weak spots, try and deal as much damage as I can to that very scary Czechoslovakian tier 10 heavy. So like I was saying, the 60 TP, we have a very nice alpha damage here of 750 with a absolutely brilliant turret. The only real weak point on the 60 TP is this little cupola that you can see in the middle with the light on it there. That's the only real weak point with this tank. Its upper hull is very strong. You do have a little bit of a flat spot on the front of the tank there. If I stop moving and stay still for a second, a bit of a flat spot there, which you can end up penning just around here if you need to pen through the upper hull. The lower plate is not the best lower plate going, and the side armor is a little bit weak. And you see you've got these cheeks here at the tank. This can actually be a rather easy pen to get on the tank, so you do have to watch out for that too. So at the minute, I'm just still trying to snipe the cupola there of the VZ, and unfortunately, he there, like we were saying just before, those little weak spots just on the side of the turret ring there. It's a bit of a nasty one, but that can catch you out if you're trying to do some side scraping. They can quite often hit that little turret ring. He goes through with some APCR, and I was going to look and see if I could perch myself up here and find some of the medium tanks. Unfortunately, I look like I get spotted by either the STB or the monkey. It looks like it was the STB. He sees us, but we actually are getting the spotting damage on him, and I'm just going to try and see if I can manage to feather a shot here. I'm trying to wedge myself up, but unfortunately he manages to get behind the ridge before we managed to get a shot. But if you haven't used this position on the map, this position is actually a very strong one, being able to push your tank up and over that rubble to be able to deal some surprise shots on the mediums. So we're going to try now and take out the scariest tank in the game here. We're gunning for him. We don't really care what's going to be in front of us. They should be focusing somewhere else. And we need to shut down that VZ55 as quickly as possible. And there we go. Secured our first kill. 1,500 damage done. And can we... Oh, we just managed to get back around the corner quick enough. And I see there are these little holes in the buildings here, which might allow us to put a shot into the Super Conqueror. I'm a little bit worried about our Monkey King putting in some damage towards the front of our tank, so I'm just sort of half looking at him, half looking at the Super Conqueror. We get hit by the Object 261, but we're not too worried about that for the minute, and didn't mean to push that Progetto, but just trying to get my tank in. I'm sort of hanging around here. This was a bit of a misplay because he can just come around and shoot the back of my tank very easily. I should really pull in, try and turn around and push the front of my tank out, or try and side scrape. but I was hoping he might make a mistake. And looks like he does make a mistake. We managed to slam him with another 737 damage into him there, leaving him now a one-shot for our tank. So something really, really fantastic with these. Oh, Type 5 Heavy's looking, bounced off our turret, and we tried to snipe his weak point but missed. No, like I was saying, something really, really good with these high alpha damage tanks is just the ability to be able to shut down tanks. I could not stress the amount of value there is in being able to kill a tank that's on still what they think is quite a decent amount of hit points. Like that Type 5 Heavy there is on 612 to most other heavy tanks in the game. That's going to take 2 shots, but when we're rocking 750 alpha damage, we were able to clean those shots up very easily. I've loaded a heat round now because we bounced a standard round off the cupola of the Type 5 Heavy, and I'm just trying to get the shot into him. Hopefully we can finish him off. Unfortunately, a bit of a poorly aimed shot by me on his cupola there, and this game is looking relatively even at the minute. We are slightly behind on tanks, but looks like we're slightly ahead on hit points. Might not last so long if that 705A keeps putting in some big shells. And I'm just being a bit useless here at the minute. I'm trying to feather shots. Super Conqueror is playing very safe. So is the Type 5 Heavy. And I'm just sort of deciding we need to try and get these shots in as quick as we can. Managed to bounce off the Super Conqueror and right through the side of his tracks there. And very nice. We have got our second kill of the game. But look at our team. Our team is falling behind. We are over 2,000 health behind here. And 3 kills down, and I think I really need to shut down this Type 5 Heavy. Am I going to be able to snipe his weak point? I decide to switch to a heat round with intuition there. I haven't got this perk fully trained, but I felt like even the time it was worth it, and hopefully, there we go. We managed to put one through his cupola, picking up our 3rd kill of the game. The STB-1 comes around and puts a shot into us. Luckily, we managed to dodge the second one, and now the Foch is coming to be our next contender. I am thinking we're in a bad spot here. It's just me and the Progetto up forward. I thought about going for that. Luckily, the Foch comes around the corner. We managed to shut him down very quickly there. And the STB-1, obviously a good player there, decides to push forward. Unfortunately, my artillery doesn't manage to kill him. I'm a bit worried about the 705A to my left. I don't want him shooting me in the side. But I need to focus on this STB-1. He's got so much DPM that if I let this guy sit, we're going to be in a really sticky spot. Luckily, the Monkey King comes around there, and we managed to finish him off on, like I said, over 700 health there. He thinks he's safe to take a shot, and he would have been from the Progetto, but not from me. And this STB-1, straight away, as soon as I am fighting someone else, he comes around, but luckily, he misses his shot, and we need to shut this guy down now. I'm willing to take the hit. He's trying to wiggle, and there we go. We put another shot into him, picking up our 6th kill of the game. The enemy artillery ends up pushing forward to being almost at our base now, and our Progetto looks like he's going to fall very soon. I'm trying to save him. I'm thinking, can I go around the back to save him? Is the FE going to come round? Unfortunately, he doesn't come round, and I'm just really trying to save this Progetto here. I really feel like I need him alive, but unfortunately, the FE pushes around, and I need to deal with this artillery before he puts a shot into our back. My HE shell doesn't pen. What an absolute disaster. The FE shuts down our Progetto. The Leopard shuts down our artillery. And thankfully there, the enemy Object 261 blows himself up, meaning we haven't got to put an extra shell into him, which genuinely might be a thing that saves us this game. We've got a Struv fighting the Leopard 1 in the base here. A 121B is hounding me, and so is his FE-4005. We need to make this shot hit. I don't want to go around the corner and get hit by him, but I really need to kill him. We managed to snipe a pixel on top of his turret, managing to shut him down. The 121B knows he's got the reload on me, so I thought he was going to pressure me, but our Struv is getting hounded in the base by that Leopard 1. I'm looking at the 121, I'm looking at the Leopard, and I think I need to help this Struv out. If this Struv dies, we might be in a really sticky spot here, and he's getting circle strafed by the Leopard, so I'm going to aim my shot and hopefully manage to put one in. I see the 121 behind me. There we go. We put a shot into the Leopard, tracking him there for 650 damage, and hopefully, there you go. Our Struv 103 manages to finish him off. There we go. We've picked up our 7th kill of the game now, and we are going to try and hopefully find ourselves here a Radley Walters medal. With this high alpha damage, the 121B will hopefully be ours for the taking, and there we go. We shot him down, claiming our 8th kill of the game, and over 6,500 combined. with a humble 1,500 damage blocked in this game. And there we have it, one absolutely brilliant result here in the Polish tier 10 heavy tank. We managed to pick ourselves up an ace tanker medal here, a Radley Walters for the 8 kills we achieved, and a Top Gun there as well. And like I was saying with this big alpha damage, we hit this guy once and killed him once. We hit this guy once, killed him once. 1 shot, 1 kill, 2 shots, 1 kill, 1 shot, 1 kill, 1 shot, 1 kill, 1 shot, 1 kill. It's one of those where, because you're packing so much alpha damage, being able to clean up tanks and just take them out of the game so much easier than other tank really makes the 60 TP a very special vehicle to play. We got 1,432 base experience in this game with a pretty nice 5,500 damage done. Not my highest damage done game ever, but with 8 kills here in a tier 10 game, it's safe to say we had a pretty significant impact on this game today. Unfortunately, we lost 3,000 credits due to the amount of premium rounds we ended up firing. However, I'll take a 3,000 credit loss any day of the week for an epic victory like this. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And hopefully, you guys see this video and it makes you want to pick up the 60 TP and try it out now in the battlefield. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Goodbye.